This your boy Rich Notch.
Yo, I'm Brock Land.
And this is Chop It Up Hip Hop. And this is our end of the year wrap up episode. The year ends, wrap up, hip hop wrap up, however you want to put it, however you want to slice it. We're going to break it down. This was actually a pretty good year in hip hop.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, it was. You know, we had a couple letdowns, but we'll get into that. But it was pretty good, man. It had some very good quality albums came out. EPs, collab albums, whatever.
Yeah. Compared to the past years, this was actually a good year compared to the years that's passed.
Right. Yeah,
hip-hop.
definitely.
But, you know, we're going to get right to it. We're going to get into we're not even going to hold y'all up. We're going to get into the meat of it, the albums. You know, that's what we specialize in. That's what we have the most fun with in hip hop, breaking down the albums and everything. So
before we get into that though, sorry for the little hiatus. You know, we had the holidays.
Yeah. We was held up.
I had
real
a kid.
Busy. Oh yeah, congratulate Brock Landers on his first.
Yep, little Miles P.
Miles P. Chop it up, Miles.
So you know, we had to get our priorities in order for a little bit.
Yeah.
New year, we're gonna have the foot on the pedal though.
Yeah, we back at it. We back like we never left, you know?
Yep.
So let's break it down to hold on.
So you wanna do like the best music of 2017, or you wanna get straight into that, like the albums?
Well, we'll go into a couple of like, you know, month by month certain albums that dropped, you know, in the beginning of the year, January. We nothing really came out that I was too impressed with in January. January was actually
the top of the year was kind of
suspect,
kind of shaky.
Really suspect. We had actually Prodigy dropped top of the year. He dropped his album. I forgot the name of it.
Hegelian Dialect or something.
Yeah, the Book of Revelation. Right. Yeah,
I like that. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah,
rest in peace.
Yeah, R.I.P. to Prodigy. Who else dropped? Migos, Culture.
Okay.
Wasn't really a fan of that. Who else dropped in January? I think Cardi B dropped her mixtape, Gangsta Bitch Music Volume 2. You know, had a few joints on it. I actually like a few joints. You know what I mean?
I can't even say anything because I didn't listen. So
didn't listen to it.
I can't say it's trash because I didn't listen.
Chief Keef dropped 2017 in January. I didn't listen to it, so I can't talk about it. Can't get into that. Yuck Mouth dropped in January.
Oh, shout out
JJ based on Ville Story. Did you hear that? Did you get a chance to listen to that? Yuck Mouth.
No.
Oh, you didn't get a chance to listen to it yet.
I didn't get around to that.
I did get to that. All right, so let's get to February. Big Sean dropped in February. I decided on good music, and I'm actually gonna say it was actually a good album.
That was decent. Yes.
Yeah, Big Sean. To me, that's actually his best album.
Not mad at it.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I just get annoyed with his voice after a while. Yeah. Like listening to Big Sean for a while, like his voice and flow is a little annoying, but it actually was a good album. I decided
solid effort. Yep.
Yeah, it was his best album. Slim Thug dropped in February. Welcome to Houston. I didn't get a chance to hear that. That slipped through the cracks.
No, definitely not.
Wyclef Jean dropped it. I forgot the name of it, but he dropped in February too. And
wasn't that like the Carnival 2? Or no, that was something else.
I think it was something else. I listen, everything that Wyclef dropped in this year in 2017, I didn't like.
Right.
I listened to some of his stuff. I wasn't impressed at all. Who else dropped in February? Let me see. Lupe Fiasco. He dropped in February.
Did he?
Yeah, I didn't hear that either.
See, that the music is too accessible these days, where you don't even know when albums drop. Like a lot of stuff be dropping, you don't even know about it.
Too many albums. Fat Joe and Remy dropped.
Wow.
I still don't know how to pronounce that.
Plata o Plamo.
Plata o Plamo. See, Juju got the Brock Landers got the Spanish in.
I should have wrote that one down. You know what? I didn't even realize that dropped this year.
Yeah, that dropped this year.
That's gonna go on another list of mine. Let me write that one down.
Yeah, definitely.
Rhyme me.
Future dropped Future in February. I actually did listen to it.
That was like the 2 CD one.
Was it 2 CD?
Didn't he drop 2 albums, or was it a double disc, or he dropped them separately?
He dropped it separately because the other album dropped in February too. called Hendrix. So he dropped 2 albums.
Right.
And
I listened to both of those.
What was your take?
Not my cup of tea, man. Not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. Nope.
I don't really remember it, so it couldn't be that good. So I listened to it, but I really don't remember what I thought about. I don't remember the songs or nothing. So, all right, that was the month of February.
He had that song.
What?
Face Off that everybody likes. The beat was good.
Yeah, he always got I like Face Off. He always got he gives you them catchy songs, right. a few catchy songs, but a whole project, I don't know.
Nah, definitely not.
March, let's get to March. Little Dirk dropped Love Songs for the Streets. I didn't listen to that. I didn't get to listen to that. Who else dropped? Let me see. Positive K and Greg Nice dropped the album.
Oh, Great Minds.
Great Minds.
I like that album.
I didn't listen to it.
That's my sleeper. It had a good early 90s dance vibe, like very good. I wonder if Greg Nice did all the beats on that, but I liked it a lot. If you want that like dancey, feel good, old school hip hop, this is for you.
Okay. Let's see who else we got dropped there. Rick Ross dropped Rather You Than Me.
Oh,
good album.
Good album. I didn't put that on.
I might have to. Yeah, that was definitely a good album. Rather You Than Me, Rick Ross.
And as Notch knows, like I really don't dig Ross like that, but this album I gotta give it to him.
To me, that was actually his comeback album because the albums before that I really didn't care for.
Definitely had some joints. Definitely a solid album.
Drake dropped More Life.
Nope.
Yeah, wasn't too impressed with that.
Not at all. And every time he drops an album, I give him a chance. I get caught up in the hype. I'm like, yo, you know what? Maybe I'm just too harsh on him. And every single time, I don't like what I hear.
I like the singles.
I like the singles, and that's why I give it a chance. But it's just to me, I'm the minority where everybody thinks he drops great catalog, and I'm like his albums aren't good.
I'm not impressed with his albums.
Yeah,
they do nothing for me.
Yeah, all right.
They don't really put me in a hip hop feel. But Raekwon dropped The Wild, and I like that album. I like The Wild. I thought it was a decent album. Like it was a good album. Like to me, it was Raekwon. It was definitely to like a comeback album too for me. To when it comes to Raekwon, because the two before that, I don't think I was really impressed. But I definitely like The Wild.
Right.
Troy Ave dropped Dope Boy Troy. Didn't like it. Did not like it.
Yeah.
Who else? Freddie Gibbs dropped You Only Live Twice.
Excellent.
I like
EP.
that album.
Excellent.
Oh, that was an EP.
Yes, it was. I think
You
it
Only
was.
Live Twice. Freddie Gibbs.
Pretty
Shout
sure
out to
it was,
Freddie
but
Gibbs.
Gauze album EP, very good.
Okay. Kodak Black dropped Painting Pictures. I don't think I heard that. If I did, I don't remember. So it didn't leave no lasting impression.
Nah.
Okay, now let's get to April. Joey Badass. All American Badass. Very good album.
Oh, man.
Very good album. Joey Badass, 2017.
I might have to do a top 10 because this top 5 shit is bullcrap, man.
Joey Badass.
Very good album.
Very good
Shout
album.
out to Joey. He never dropped anything corny to me, so album-wise, he never dropped anything corny.
Yeah.
Mixtape, EP, whatever you want to call it.
Jay Mills actually dropped Lennox Ave Legend.
Did?
Yeah. Didn't hear it.
I'm kind of interested. I want to hear him drop a body of work.
Jay Mills, Lennox Ave Legend.
I gotta check for that because I was always interested in hearing him drop something like an LP, mixtape, EP, whatever.
Playboy Cardi dropped Playboy Cardi. Is the name of the album in April. I didn't hear it. Who else dropped? Rich Homie Quan, Back to the Basics. Didn't hear it. Actually I did hear that album. I did listen to it.
What did he go back to?
I don't know. I wasn't impressed. I can't even tell you. I don't remember a song from there. But he dropped Talib Kweli and Styles P, The 7.
Oh,
which was an EP, but it was hard.
Yo, this was a good year for EPs.
It was hard.
Wow. That was hard.
That gotta go on my
great year for EPs.
Yeah. That was a hard. If y'all didn't hear that, I suggest you
The 7, right?
Listen to it. 7. The 7.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the Styles P with a Burner was good. Vibes.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yep.
That actually dropped. All right. Troy Ave actually dropped again in April. New Pac.
Terrible. It's terrible, Kenny.
Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Okay. Young and May, she dropped her story.
Her story. Yeah.
I guess it was a mixtape. Was that an album or a mixtape?
I thought it was
EP.
an album. I'm not even sure.
I don't know. I wasn't too impressed. And Wale dropped Shine in April, which it was okay. I'm not even good. I'm not a big Wale fan. It was okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Not to dwell too long on it, but like he's very talented, but he's just like missing something. I don't know what it is that he just can't. You know what I mean? Like with me, and there's a lot of people feel away. It's like nobody would say he's whack. It's just like there's something that he's missing. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I'm not
I
a
don't know.
big. A lot of people like Wale. I've never been a
Yeah.
huge fan of him. He's not somebody like I dislike, but
No,
he's
I'm
just
saying you got talent. I don't know what it is.
yeah, it's just something I don't know. But Logic dropped Everybody in May. I didn't like it. I didn't like Logic.
You know what it is? My problem with him, he went for Under Pressure, which was probably one of the best albums of the year. It dropped,
Mm-hmm.
and when you hear Under Pressure and then you hear this, it's like totally different. It's just like, damn, it's a letdown.
I think he reached his peak with Under Pressure.
His Suicide song, though, I think is a great song. But then I hear Jonah Lucas saying Logic stole it from him. So now I'm like looking down on it a little bit. But I don't know the real story. But when I heard that, I was like, that's kind of whack if it's true.
Okay. David Banner dropped the God Box. I didn't get to hear that. He dropped the God Box.
I should hear that because I like his music.
Snoop Dogg Never Left. He dropped.
We heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
Chopping block nomination.
Yeah. We're gonna take him to the chopping block. See if he makes it.
All right, go ahead.
Gucci Mane drop top WAP. I didn't hear that. Little Yachty dropped Teenage Emotions. I didn't hear that. And Master P dropped Intelligent Hoodlum. Did you hear that?
No.
Okay, I mean that. There's other albums that we're not naming. A lot of albums dropped, but some of them I don't even think we need to mention.
There was a lot you mentioned that we didn't have to mention.
Yeah, I mean it's names that's known, so I'm trying to give the listeners a variety.
I don't know.
All right,
not even gonna.
And June, see, the year started off real suspect, but it gets
strong.
it gets better. In June, my birthday month. Shout out to all the Geminis. Coogee Rap drop, Return of the Dawn, which was okay.
That was all right.
And I'm a big Coogee Rap fan, but I
Yeah.
thought it could have been better.
Yeah.
Who else? Yo Gotti and Mike Will made it drop. Gotti made it. I heard it. Wasn't really impressed.
Nope.
Who else dropped? 2 Chainz dropped Pretty Girls Like Trap Music,
Good
which
album.
I liked.
Yeah. Surprised the shit out of me.
It surprised 3 shits out of me. Like I was shocked. Like I like it though.
I give it to him. I'm not gonna go overboard with it, but it was decent. Yeah.
Big Boy drop. What is it? Boomerverse.
Boomerverse.
Big Boy. He dropped that.
That was
in
pretty
June.
good. I'm not mad at his solo catalog at all. Not mad at it.
I need an Outkast album. That's all I'm gonna say. I need an Outkast album.
Well, he's the one putting out music, so it must be the other one that's the problem.
Could be. But I definitely need an Outkast album. Sadat X dropped The Sum of a Man.
Good album.
I heard that. Yeah, that was good.
Check that out.
That was good. Slept on album. Young Thug dropped Beautiful Thugger Girls. Did we review that?
No, we reviewed the one with him in Future, I think.
Oh yeah. I didn't hear it. No, don't plan on listening to it either. But DJ Khaled dropped Grateful. And Vince Staples dropped Big Fish Theory in June.
Surprisingly, I did not check that out, and I listened to all his other work.
You didn't get to check that out?
I didn't get to. I'm gonna though, cause I like him. I like him.
Okay. Jay-Z dropped the 444 album, 444.
Oh, he did. Never heard of it. That's a nominee for top.
Yeah, definitely one of the best albums of the year.
Very good.
It is.
Very good body of
definitely
work.
got the feel. Jay threw a lot of people off.
That's good. I've been asking for that for years.
Which is a good thing. MC8 actually dropped 2 in June. Which Way is West? Slept on album.
That's on my sleeper, knocking on top 5 door of the year. Great album.
Yes. Young Buck dropped the album 10 Toes Down. Actually, that wasn't an album. I think that was a mixtape, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get a chance to hear that. All right, let's take it to July. Now, I mean, we in July now. 21 Savage. It's an album. We actually reviewed that.
We reviewed that.
We listened to it. Terrible.
It's on our news scale, and it's a 1. Yep,
it's a
trash.
1.
Yep, terrible.
French Montana dropped Jungle Rules. Didn't like it.
No, we listened to that.
Didn't like it. Who else dropped in July? Meek Mill. Wins and Losses.
It had its moments.
Had its moments.
Had its moments.
Had a few joints.
It got some joints.
Had its moments. Sky Zoo dropped Peddler Themes.
Good EP. Very good EP.
Good EP.
Very good. Excellent.
I don't know about excellent, but I'm going to leave it at good. Tiger dropped Bitch, I'm the Shit Too. I didn't even know that came out.
I need to listen to that just because of the name.
Tyler Creator dropped Flower Boy. I'm going to let Brock talk about that. How was it, Brock?
It was decent. Listen, I'm not mad at it, but on all his catalog, I think it's at the bottom. Okay. It's not a bad album to me, but I don't know how it was nominated for a Grammy for Best Rap Album over Tribe or just, I don't know.
Okay.
This was like more a musical album. I don't know how it's in like the rap category, but whatever.
Vic Mensa dropped the autobiography that I like. I really do like that album. Good album.
Very good debut.
Very good album. And now we in August. We got who dropped in August? Sean Price, Imperious Rex.
Top 5 nominee.
One of my favorite albums of the year.
Great.
One of my favorite albums of the year. Rest in peace to Sean Price. I'm not just saying that because the God's not here. I'm saying it because I really like the album.
For not too many albums come out after the person passes and it's like good, like this good. This was just fire.
Yeah,
fire.
It's like real hip hop. Like if you're not into like that underground hip hop, boom bap, you're not gonna appreciate it. But
I don't know how.
I really like it. Some people just not into that.
That's crazy.
ASAP Ferg dropped Still Striving. I don't think I heard that. And actually, I kind of Ferg is all right. Like to me, out of the whole ASAP mob,
no.
Some of Ferg's stuff I actually like.
I like ASAP 12E. He's the most New York sounding dude in that whole crew. And that album was actually decent.
Yeah, he actually dropped in that month too, 12. What's the name of his album?
Yeah,
12.
That was
A$AP
actually
12E.
Good. That was New York sounding.
I didn't hear it.
That's good.
I gotta listen to that.
I like that.
ASAP 12E.
Yep.
Dave East dropped what is it? Paranoia, A True Story. It was all right.
It was okay with me.
And I really like Dave East, but I think he has a lot more to offer.
A lot. I think this album he kind of plateaued. I don't know.
Yeah. Hopefully.
But
yeah.
I feel like he's gonna get better without a doubt.
Okay. Action Bronson dropped Blue Chips.
Let down.
7,000. Yeah, I didn't.
Let down.
Didn't like it at all.
Like
not at all.
The other Blue Chips were all hot.
The mixtapes, yeah. I didn't like it. Little Uzi Vert dropped Love Is Rage 2. Didn't hear it. I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Heard about it, but I didn't hear the album. And then we come to September. Let's see who dropped in September. We got the Cool Kids. I actually listened to that.
How did you like
Kids
it?
Album. It was all right. My cousin, she always talking about them. Wyclef Jean dropped the Carnival 3.
Oh, the
Fall
3.
and Rise of the Refugee. I didn't like it at all.
All right.
Did not like that. Juicy J dropped Highly Intoxicated. Didn't get to hear that.
No.
DJ K Slade dropped The Big Brother. Didn't. I didn't. I was hyped for that too because all the names I saw in it, I was actually hyped. It let me down. It was a letdown.
The production wasn't hitting, I don't think.
Yeah, the production. The production just wasn't right on that album. Rhapsody dropped Layla's Wisdom.
You know what that's about. That's gonna be up there.
Yeah.
Gem.
We're gonna talk about that later.
Great
album.
Of course.
Rusty Jux dropped International Jux.
Very good album.
I like the unique.
Definitely
a unique album.
Great branding like a great way to market yourself through the whole country without actually like paying for promotion. Just put an artist from a certain country on your song.
Yeah,
Those
like
people gonna be checking
hottest
for
hip hop, underground hip hop
people
artists.
gonna
Yeah,
be
they got
checking
check for
because
them.
you're gonna be checking for that song. And yeah, exactly.
Very smart. Rock drop, Rockness AP, Rockness
That was
after
good.
price.
It was decent.
Yeah, it was decent.
Check it out.
Master Killer drop, Loyalty is Royalty.
I liked it.
It was all right.
He hasn't failed me once. Master Killer. He's a silent killer.
All right. PMD drop, Business Mentality. I like that album.
As big of a EPMD fan that I am, and you know that.
Yeah.
I actually didn't have any hopes for this, and then I heard it. I was like, yo, wow. It blew me away.
Yeah, it surprised me.
EPMD heads out there, I know you're like, how do you not expect anything? I really didn't, but this album was very good.
Yes, and then we get into October.
My birthday.
Your birthday, Brock birthday. Camp Blow dropped the Get Down Brothers. I didn't care for that.
No.
I did not care for that album. Gucci Man dropped Mr. Davis. I didn't care for that album. Who else dropped? Little Pump. I didn't hear the album Little Pump. I did not hear that album. Wu-Tang dropped The Saga Continues.
It was decent, or whatever. It's a lot of.
Like I said, I don't call it a Wu-Tang album.
The
but
Mathematics album.
Yeah, Mathematics album. It was whatever. Styley dropped Another Level. I heard it was good. I never got a chance to listen to it.
That's how you pronounce it, Styley?
It's
Staley,
whatever. The guy that used to be down with Rick Ross and them.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it. Big Crit dropped Forever Is a Mighty Long Time. Very good album. Very, very, very good album. Very good album. Excellent. Refreshing. You know what I mean?
Aux chords is my joint.
Yeah. The production, the bars is definitely a good look. Snoop Dogg dropped, I think it was an EP, Make America Crip Again.
Yeah.
Didn't care for it.
No.
Yo Gotti dropped I Still Am.
Didn't
care for it.
I didn't hear it.
21 Savage, Offset, and Metro Boomin, Without Warning. They dropped them. Didn't like it at all.
Trash.
Not at all. And let's get to November. Wiz Khalifa, Laugh Now, Fly Later. I didn't get to hear that.
I didn't even know that. Yeah.
Yeah. 2 Chainz dropped Titty Boy in November.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That's what it says. I'm looking at it. I'm looking it up right now. It's
that
2
sounds
Chainz
weird,
Titty
I
Boy.
didn't hear nothing. Usually, if he's the one that if he comes out, it's gonna be promoted.
Yeah.
All right.
Saha the Prince dropped No Dope on Sundays. Great album. Great production. Bars.
Yeah.
Great. PNB Rock dropped Catch These Vibes. Didn't hear that.
Mm-hmm.
T-Pain dropped the album. Didn't hear that. Your boy Jaden Smith dropped the album. Jaden Smith.
I've been seeing a lot of people on IG and whatever saying like, yo, this album's pretty good. Like, repping it.
Oh, really?
I listened to it, man. It's exactly how I thought it would be. Like, the sound. I pictured in my head. I was like, I was telling myself, like, he's going to try to sound like Pharrell mixed with Childish Gambino. And that's exactly what it was. Like, he sounds like a to me, a wannabe Childish Gambino.
You actually sat down and listened to it.
And yeah, I sat down and listened to it. No, it's not.
Yo,
get out of here,
Brock
man.
came a long way. Let me tell y'all. Because let me just say this real quick. Because of this podcast, and I'm glad he's coming along, he's expanding, he's opening his mind. Because before, you have to put a gun in his head to get him to listen to some of this stuff.
Stubborn.
Me, I was always open-minded for the simple fact, I just wanted to know what people like. Like, if it's popular, okay, I'm going to give it a chance. And then I'm going to tell you why it's trash. So, I never wanted to just say it's trash off the singles and I didn't listen to the album.
I'm not that way either. Like, I'm not going to.
But it took a lot for Brock to.
It takes a lot.
Like right now, my cousin. Shout out to my cousin Melody, aka Mello. She's trying to get me to listen to what's the dude that used to date Nicki? Safari album. Fur Coat, and she keeps telling me it actually some songs on it. You're gonna be surprised.
I doubt it.
Wait,
that's the name of the album, or you called him Fur Coat?
No, it's called Fur Coat. That's the name. Terrible title. Fur Coat.
I get it.
I think it's called Fur Coat or Fur, whatever.
All
but
right.
one day I'm gonna get a chance. I'm gonna get around to listening to it. It's just that I don't know. But shout out to Brock for coming a long way. All right.
Thank you.
Fabulous and Jadakiss dropped Friday on Elm Street.
Very good.
Hard album. Very hard album.
Hard.
That dropped in November.
Can I talk to you? So all I gotta say. Can I talk to you? Great.
Soul Food. That's my joint.
Mm-hmm.
Who else dropped? Hot Spin dropped No Shame. I didn't hear that.
I didn't. Yeah. I always want to check out his music.
Yeah, I always hear about him. I gotta definitely check him out for the new year. And now we into December. Who we dropped in December? Big Sean and Metro Boomin, Double or Nothing.
Didn't like it at all.
Terrible. All around terrible.
And this is what bothers me about people like Big Sean.
Speak.
You came out with I Decided, which was good. And I'm not a big fan of his, but he knows what it takes to put out good music, but then you get caught up of what's going on now, and you feel like you have to do that, and you come out. Yes, Metro Boomin is a big time producer right now.
Popular.
And you come out with this, and it's just like, to me, it's like 20 steps back to I Decided or anything else you've done in the past. But because he's a big name, Metro Boomin, and the sound's what's now, but I feel like you fell flat on your face with this one.
Okay. Static Selector dropped 8.
I liked it. Very good album. Not mad at Static.
It was all right with
Every
me.
single one of his albums is good to me. Shout out to Static.
I like his album. I don't know. I hold him to a higher standard when it comes to his album.
Yeah.
So this one definitely, if I had to pick out of all the Static albums, this would be my least favorite.
Probably.
It's not a bad album, but this would be my least favorite.
There was some collabo choices he made that I didn't like.
Okay.
But, his 8th album, I guess, you're going to make decisions after 8 albums.
Okay.
Like I didn't like G-Eazy or Wiz Khalifa, whatever.
All right.
But whatever, it is what it is.
Boozy Badass. Boopak. That's the name of it.
No, you're
Boopak. Boopac. Boopak. Boozy Badass. I didn't hear it.
I can't deal.
Yeah, I'm not gonna speak on. I'm not gonna speak on something I didn't hear.
This Tupac shit gotta go.
Boopak.
Son. I thought they stopped this after John.
Nah, Troy Ave dropped the new Pac,
I know.
and now Boopak.
Yo, we need to stop.
Okay. Eminem.
Yo, son, I'm sorry, son.
That's it. T Grizzly and Little Durk. That's what they dropped. All right, Eminem, Revival. I got one word for that album. Trash. Sorry. I'm not giving him a pass because he's a lyrical juggernaut, a lyrical legend in hip hop. He is a lyrical legend. I give him that.
No passes.
Give him no pass.
Shop. This is trash.
Yeah, just straight up trash.
We'll get into that when we talk about our letdowns.
Yeah. Jeezy dropped Pressure. Not good.
I did not finish it.
Not good. It's better than Eminem album, but it's not good. It's not good. And that's crazy, but yeah. Nerd dropped No One Ever Really Dies. Any RD. I didn't listen to it.
I started listening, didn't finish.
I didn't listen to it. I like the single. Single was cool with Rihanna. Definitely a party joint.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I don't think I like that song.
That's definitely a good, feel-good song for what it's worth. Slim Thug dropped another album this year. The World Is Yours. I didn't hear it. Travis Scott and Quavo dropped. I didn't hear it. Gucci Mane dropped. Didn't hear it. Okay, so that was all the albums that dropped this year. And anything dropped this week we missing? Oh yeah, I didn't hear the Lil Wayne Dedication 6. I didn't get to hear that.
I didn't even check to see what dropped today.
I don't think nothing dropped today. Anything dropped today?
No, check this out. No, I just got this notification on my phone.
Okay. Shout out to the battle records that dropped this year too. Shout out to Remy Ma for Sheeta that had everybody going crazy. Crazy battle song. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Shout out to Mace with the Oracle.
Yeah, those are probably would those be the 2 top battle?
Oh yeah, definitely, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Remy Ma, Sheeta, Mace, Oracle.
Shit.
I'm looking forward to Mace. We're gonna talk about what we look later on.
We'll
we're looking forward to, but yeah, shout out to Mason. But yeah, so that's all the albums of the year that we break down. And now we're gonna get into our top 5 or letdowns.
Let's do letdowns.
All right,
let's
do
that shit
let's do the letdowns. Well, albums that we definitely thought was gonna be good and did not.
Yeah. All right. Since you already brought up Slim, Eminem revival, let's just get that. Let's talk about that real quick.
Well, actually, you're more of an Eminem fan than me. I didn't think much of it. I wasn't looking forward to an Eminem album. I could care less if Eminem ever drops an album again. And that's not no disrespect to him. I'm just not big on his albums.
Well, after now, I don't. Yeah, it was really bad. I like 2 songs. I like Framed, and I liked In Your Head, where he sampled the Cranberries, Zombie, classic song. And then Framed, I think he sampled American Horror theme song or got inspired by it. It just had that doom 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 doom. That's what I hear. But besides those 2 songs, album is garbage. I did not like the production at all. I hold Eminem to a high standard, and he was always Mr. Hip Hop. I used to always tell this to you back in the day, like he's more hip hop than a lot of these cats. Like, and he went straight pop with production on this. To me, this album was equivalent. Like, just because you're rapping doesn't make it hip hop, and that's how I feel. Like, to me, I put this in the same class as like a Pitbull or a Flow Rider. I'm sorry, just because he's rapping doesn't make it hip hop. Like, it was very poppy. Some tracks 2 and 3, he tried to go trap, did not work at all. Even like his flow pattern seemed a little bit off. Like, it was just something. I could tell.
He tried to get conscious. I don't want to hear no conscious. I mean, I respect the message. I like the message, but
there was one song. What's the name of it? Where he actually lyrically, I was like, oh, he's going in, but I didn't like the beat or the hook when he's like, nobody likes me, everybody hates you. Like, but he was spitting on that one. But Framed was the Slim Shady that I know, and that had like the most hip hop beat of the whole album. And after that, it was straight trash. I'm done. I don't want to talk about it.
I never thought I would say this, and like I said, not because I never was like a huge Eminem fan, but I never thought a artist of his caliber would put out an album where me personally, I did not like one song, not one song. I will never listen to Frame after not one song that I will put on repeat that I will be like, oh, this is a hot hip hop song. Sorry, and that's crazy coming from a artist of his caliber. Like, even though I wasn't a big fan of him, his albums always had a good handful of songs I do like, or more than a handful. It's just that I just couldn't like play his albums over and over again. It wasn't my type of thing, but you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this definitely was a letdown as far as that go. Remy Ma and Fat Joe, that was a letdown. She's fresh out of jail. The single to me was hot. I love it. I love the single.
All the Way Up's going down is an all-time classic. I know it's only a year old, but it's
whenever that comes on,
15 years from now, I think
All the Way Up comes on.
We could be
Nothing could stop me. Like, so come on,
that had me hyped for the album.
That had me hyped.
I was like, it's gonna be party-ish, but at the same time, New York
street, New York, the grind.
That's how I thought they were going with it. And then you listen to it.
I know they messed up on Remy's first album, her solo album, before she got locked up. So I was like, yeah, they learn from that, and they're gonna come back with something hard. But I was let down. I was definitely let down with that album. What other albums you was let down with? That let you down. That had you hyped.
We said Remy and Joe. I said this in the past. The album's decent, but I hold him to a much higher standard. And J. Cole, For Your Eyes Only.
Oh God!
You hated a lot
that
more than me.
That came out this year?
I thought it did. No.
Well,
you know what? It was very end of 16.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it came out in the.
All right, so scratch that.
yeah.
Scratch that.
Yeah.
All right, you're right, because it came out a little after Tribe, right? Because Tribe was like November. All right.
Yeah.
All right, you saved Cole.
Yeah, you lucky Chop It Up Hip Hop wasn't out last year in 2016. But so yeah, that was the letdown albums of the year.
I think that was it. Yeah, because
that was it.
I wasn't hyped for anything. More of anything, I was.
Wu-Tang. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Just because it was a false advertisement.
And that might be my favorite group of all time. They run neck and neck with Tribe.
I had no hope for any albums really this year except, like the Fat Joe, Remy. So it was more like good surprises than bad surprises this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Wu-Tang let me down.
Yeah.
I was getting hyped for Wu-Tang, especially the singles. I thought it was going to be that real Wu-Tang and a real Wu-Tang feeling. It wasn't. So Wu-Tang album let me down. Like you said, every other album we wasn't hyped for, but there's a lot of albums that we was actually like pleasantly surprised, like oh shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so that's the letdown albums. Now we're gonna get into the your top five?
Yeah, you want to just get into that?
Yeah, let's get into the top five. What's your personal favorite top
personal
five?
favorite?
And I want it in order. I want you to say the number one hip hop album of the year.
Okay. I was going back and forth with the number one because I was listening. I was going back and forth with Rhapsody and Kendrick Lamar's Damn. So, what put Rhapsody over the top to me was Kendrick Humble. You already know this. I totally dislike that song. I can't get over it. Like, that is a big blemish on that album to me. I know a lot of people like Humble.
Okay.
You know I don't like it. And to me, Rhapsody doesn't have one song I dislike. You know what I mean? And she was spitting. Production was great. Concepts was great. I don't have any complaints really about her album at all. So, but besides Kendrick's Humble, I loved every single song. But Humble is really just really bothers me. You know what I mean? So, Rhapsody's number one. Layla's Wisdom. Number two, Kendrick Damn. Number three, I'm going with Sahai the Prince. No Dope on Sundays. Is it Sundays?
Yeah,
Saturdays.
no
All right.
Dope on Sundays.
All right, so that's what I named. 3. Number 4, I'm going to go with Jay-Z 444. No songs I dislike. I've been begging for years, and me and you were going back and forth, and I've been saying he has enough money. He doesn't need to make hit records no more. Come out with a concept album, one producer, and he did it. So I can't complain about it. I know when it first came out, I was a little overcritical, but when I took a step back, I was like, Brock, you've been asking for this, and he put it out. Mm-hmm. So I'm putting up there. It's a good album. I could nitpick, but no, whatever. And number 5 was really hard. I had like 4 albums I wanted to put in there.
Okay.
And it was between Sean Price, Imperious Rex, Big Crit. What's Big Crit's album name?
Big Crit was Forever is a Mighty Long Time.
That and DJ Muggs with Mayhem Loren, Gems from the Equinox. But at the end of the day, when we're talking about bars and that good old boom bap feel, Sean Price, Imperious Rex. Oh my God, okay. That album was bananas.
Okay,
that was a great way. You know what I mean? That's great album.
That's a good list.
That's number 5. So let me go one more time.
Go ahead.
Rhapsody, Layla's Wisdom, Kendrick Lamar, Damn, Sahai the Prince, Jay-Z 444, and then Sean Price, Imperious Rex. My personal.
I'm surprised you ain't put Sky Zoo in there.
Well, if we did an EP list, because it was an EP, okay. I definitely liked it. But here's the ones that were like knocking. If it was a top 10, I have Talib Kweli, Radio Silence. I have Rick Ross. I have MC8. MC8 actually will be the 7th man. Which Way Is West? Love that album.
Okay.
And then Skyzo, Peddler's Theme, and Rick Ross's album was good. And that's it.
What was Rick Ross? The name of Rick Ross' album? Forgot the name of that album.
God Forgives I Don't? Or no, that was one before.
Nah, that was the one before it. We just talked about it a little while ago. Yeah. Bugging out. And you forgot to mention, too, for your letdowns, it was your boy Tyler, the Creator. You forgot to mention him. I think that was a big letdown for you. I think you was really looking forward to Tyler, Creator's album, and it let you down.
If this was around the time of the release, definitely would have been a letdown for me. But the more I listen to it, the more I kind of like it as a musical album, not as a hip-hop record, though. But musical-wise, I kind of like it more and more I listen to it.
Okay. What about Action Bronson? That wasn't a letdown for you?
That's a big that was a letdown, man. Just because the Blue Chip series was fire.
Okay.
That was a big letdown.
All right. So that's a good list.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Let's say, okay. I'm going to say, let me see. For my top 5, I'm going to have to say, I'm cheating. I don't care. I'm breaking the rules.
Go ahead.
My number 1 is going to be, I can't decide. I've been listening to it for like the last 5 days, both albums. I'm going to put Sahai, No Dope on Sundays, and Rhapsody's Layla's Wisdom as my number one hip hop albums of 2017. That's my number one hip
You
hop
can't
album.
pick one.
I can't.
Oh my god.
I can't. Like, I try. One minute I say Rhapsody, next minute I say Sahai, next minute I say Rhapsody. It's one of those. I don't know, people. Y'all help me decide, but that's my number one albums right there. Number two, I'm gonna say Kendrick's Damn. I'm gonna put that as number two for my favorite hip hop album of 2017. Number three, I'm going with Big Crit. Forever is a mighty long time.
I like that.
Because I definitely have to put that. That was knocking on Kendrick's door. That was knocking on number two. Big Crit.
My joint.
Yeah. Number four, I'm gonna put, because I'm cut from that boom bap cloth. So I know a lot of people will be like, oh, you bugging, whatever. Whatever. I could kiss my ass. DJ Muggs and Mayhem Laurent.
Yo,
I'm gonna put that.
Gems
Gems from the Equinox.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It just gives me that. It gives me that basement, dirty basement, hoodies on, 40s on the floor, Dutch guts, Phil, scuffed Timbs.
And not to cut you off, but like the production by DJ Muggs, beautiful. And a lot of people think just because something sounds dirty and gritty, it's not well produced.
Yeah, idiot.
That's a false thing. Just because you don't hear keys or horns. No.
What?
It's hard.
You said the oven sound?
Yeah, the forks in the garbage disposal.
Garbage disposal.
To take a bunch of different dark sounds and put into a beat is not easy. People say, like, I have to keep hammering this in your head. Sampling is not easy. And this is a beautifully produced album. Shout out to DJ Muggs.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Muggs.
Go with your shit.
And okay, my number 5 is gonna be Jay-Z 444 album, 444 album. Just good album. It's just a good album. Like, he didn't overdo it. The production could have been slightly better, but good album, definitely.
But people need to stop saying this is his top 3 album or best album since Reasonable Doubt. I'm sick of hearing that. Y'all need to chill out.
Yeah,
we need to relax.
That's what people take it over.
You're caught up in the hype. I understand, but let's stop.
Yeah, let's stop it. Quit it. Cut it out. And like I said, my honorable mentions is gonna be Ransom. It was an EP, 1%.
Oh, that was.
But Ransom, if y'all didn't check it out, check it out. Ransom is only 7 songs. It's an EP. I swear I wish he would have made it an album, added like 3 or 4 more songs and made it an LP. But Ransom, Rick Ross, who I still can't remember the name of the album, but Rick Ross' album was a really good album. Joey Badass, All American Badass. I'm gonna put that.
Oh, that's
Joey Badass.
That's a great.
Definitely.
I wrote it down too. That I must have overlooked.
That's in my honorable mentions.
That's a great album.
And I'm gonna put Talib and Styles P, even though this is an EP too. The 7 tracks.
Yep.
Joint is hard. Like, that's my honorable mentions. And shout out to Tragedy Gaddafi too for the Kuwait tapes. That's just a bunch of throwback stuff that from back in the days that's still hard. You know what I mean?
I definitely got to put the Joey Badass up there on my top 10. Yeah, for sure. That was American Badass.
Yeah, American.
Great album.
All American Badass.
Great album.
Great album. And yeah, that's my top 5 for 2017. And yeah, when we get the Rick Ross, Rather You Than Me. That was the name of the album. Rather You Than Me.
All right.
Definitely I like Rick Ross' album. The album was 2 thumbs up. You know what I mean?
Now that we're on the music tip, let's stay on the music. I just want to bringing up, bars and spitting and lyrics is a big part of this culture. And I love me a good freestyle.
Okay.
And the Loaded Lux and Black Door freestyle, to me, were just insane.
But Black Thought to me is the best freestyle of the year.
Yeah.
Best freestyle in the past couple of years.
And all of a sudden, everybody is such a Black Thought fan. All of a sudden, me and you have been saying for years, he's the most underrated rapper ever. Number 1. No
check
doubt.
out our Sleepers episode before the Flex freestyle.
Been saying this off the
Please
air.
check it out.
I've been saying it for years. Also, everybody knows about him.
Yeah, everybody. I always knew Black Thought. You wasn't repping him.
Yeah.
If you did know it, you wasn't repping him.
Yeah, Lux went in. I like the 2 brothers, the older brother and little brother.
Oh, yeah.
That was good. And you said, What'd you say, Fred the Godson?
Fred the Godson killed it. He had a freestyle too. I believe it was 2017. Fred the Godson killed it on Flex. He did his thing. Shout out to the BX. And another quick things like happening this year. What you think about the whole thing about Drake's Summer 16 tour? That was in January. They said.
Was it?
Yeah. Yeah, tour was declared the highest grossing hip hop concert tour in history.
Holy crap.
Yeah. The previous record holder was, of course, Jay-Z and Kanye with the Watch the Throne tour. But Drake made history, so
yeah, that's what's up.
Got to give it up for him for making history.
I never been to a show of his, but if he puts on a good show, I mean, I give him props for that. That's a big part of emceeing your live show.
Yeah. And also on January 18th, Fat Joe announced that he signed a management deal with Jay-Z's Rock Nation company.
That's big.
They squashed the beef.
That's big.
Got together. Let's make money.
Yeah.
Jim Jones signed with them too.
Yes, he did.
Make money.
Let's go.
What else happened? That's kind of. Oh yeah, they talk about the Jim Jones. Let's see what else took place on February 20th. Atlanta-based rapper J.I.D. announced that he has signed to J. Cole's record label, Dreamville Records. You heard of this guy?
Yes, I did.
Okay, you heard good things?
Yeah, I did. There was somebody else on Dreamville. They dropped the EP, and it was actually pretty good. What was it? It was a group. What was their name, man? I gotta look that up. But yeah.
Okay, shout out to Kanye too. On April 4th, Kanye West, The Life of Pablo became the first streaming only album to be certified platinum by the Recording Industry of America.
Yeah, the way he rolled that out was genius. With his fashion show and all that, the garden, that was genius.
On a sad note, on June 20th, Prodigy passed away in Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get to that, like the ones that passed. What else happened? Let me see. Remy Ma signed a deal with Columbia Records on October 30th.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she signed with Columbia.
I'm looking forward because I want to hear a body of work because I can't. Yes, the sheet that was hard, but I can't crown nobody unless you put out an album, a good one.
Okay.
So you know what I mean. A lot of people are so quick to give it a crown, but where's the body of work?
Okay. You're right.
Anything you like?
You're right.
Yeah, I mean, right to me right now, Rhapsody got a body of work.
Yeah, you're right. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. He inked a multi-album deal with Atlantic Records on November 27th this year. And I fucks with Nipsey Hussle, so I'm looking forward to hearing what he's gonna come with. And I'm looking forward to. I mean, well, since we're talking about it, what we looking forward to, I'm looking forward to seeing what Mace is gonna do next year. I'm definitely looking forward to Mace. Like, hands down, he has the best interview of 2017. The interview with Angie.
Okay.
And the interview he did with what's the podcast dudes? Nah, he ain't do nothing with Breakfast Club.
He did? Oh shit.
On Tidal, the
Rap Radar.
Like it was a great interview he did. So I'm looking forward to Mace. I'm looking forward to Nas whenever the hell he's gonna come out with an album.
I don't even think about it. When it happens, it happens.
No, Nas better drop 2018. I'm saying he better drop an album in 2018.
How much? I mean,
Life is Good was how many years ago now?
That was like 5. Had to have been. And like, that's that song he did with Khaled 2 years ago. Nas album done? If it's done, let's get it out.
Yeah.
Yo, come on. Stop
yeah,
playing.
Nas, I know you're doing a lot of business ventures and everything, but come on.
I know.
Stop it.
People are dropping albums like it's no big deal now. Like, just put it out.
J. Cole and Kendrick, are they going to drop an album? Was that solidified? Is that really going to happen?
I don't think so. I'm not banking on it. I think there's a lot of rumors.
At least give us a mixtape or something.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Murder, I'm looking forward to his album because now they saying, because you did bring that up on the last podcast.
What?
They saying that was a mixtape. But I don't know if he's pulling the old switcheroo on us, where if it doesn't do good, now it's a mixtape. Because I could have swore he was putting it out as an album. And I don't know if it's doing good or not. I'm just saying personally, I didn't care for the project,
right.
And that was another letdown. I was looking forward to Uncle Murder project, but he's saying that was just a mixtape.
All right.
And the album's coming next year.
So
I'm looking forward to Uncle Murder's album.
Yeah, me too.
Shout out to Mano. We didn't even mention Mano album. That was actually surprised me.
That wasn't on the list.
Yeah, it wasn't
I
on
think
the
there was
thing.
a lot of things on the list that we didn't.
Mano, yeah, we didn't.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, Mano album was
I
pretty
think
good.
there's a few albums that, like the Styles P and Burner wasn't on that list. Either.
Yeah, that wasn't on
And
the
that was
list
good.
too. Yeah, Vibe.
Yeah. All right.
So, what else you looking forward to next year in hip hop? What do you want to see?
What do I want to see? I want to see the term mixtape to be dead. We need to stop calling it a mixtape. We're just so lazy now that it's just like the easiest thing to say, and it's like I think it's more of a habit thing. It's not on tapes. There's no mixing. There's no Vista. There's no views. There's no Vista of no views. Like I said, there's no mixing. There's no tapes. There's no mixing or no tapes. We need to call them EPs, street albums, promo albums, whatever. Mixtape got to go. I'm sorry. I'm sick of things. And I'm sick of people coming out with bodies of work, has all original beats, no freestyles or anything like that, and saying it's a mixtape. No, you just dropped that album, my man. Stop fronting. And like you
say, call it promotional project.
Promotional project. That's fine.
PP.
It's not mixtapes.
PP. We just put that in the air right now on the show.
Yeah, I don't
call it. I'm dropping a PP.
PP.
PP. Yeah, I'm dropping a PP. Promotional project.
I don't hear no
because it's not an album. It's not a tape. Yeah. I mean, I get it that a lot of beats can't get cleared, a lot of sample clearing and everything. Okay, if you can't get it cleared, then just drop it as a promotional project until your album come out. That's all.
I'm just sick of saying this.
Or call it a buzz project or a project, whatever, something. Don't call it. Yeah, I agree with you with that. Don't call it a mixtape.
Yeah, because it's not like dudes are freestyling like they used to on like somebody else's beat now. It's all original songs.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's not a mixtape.
Shout out to Cardi B with the biggest hip hop single of the year, Bodak Yellow. And I called it before it became big and popular. I was actually rocking with that song.
You were.
I was rocking with that song. I felt that song. Now a follow-up single that took forever to come out that just dropped with was it 21 Savage?
Yes.
I'm sorry. What is it? Barty.
Something weird.
I'm not feeling it.
Well,
I'm not feeling it.
Listen, I'm not a fan of the Bodak Yellow song, but congratulations, because she did it.
Yeah, she did it. She grind. She kept at it.
Yeah, she kept at it.
Shout out to Cardi B. Shout out to Cardi B. I'm rooting for her, but I'm not giving her a pass on that second album. Second single. Like the first one, I'm not gonna say I gave her a pass. I actually liked it. It was hard. But this one, shout out to Mike Hands, because he actually said, let's see what the what do you call them? Wave Riders.
Wave Riders.
Yeah, let's see what the Wave Riders have to say about it.
What do you want 2000? What do you want to see? What do you want to change? What? Say you had an Infinity Gauntlet and you could do whatever you want with hip hop.
What I would do with hip hop?
Yeah, or just what do you want to see in general? Whatever.
In hip hop.
Well, you said Nas already. You did say the Nas.
I want to see Nas drop an album.
Me too.
I would like to see Kendrick and Cole do a project together, even if it's a promotional project.
Yeah, I like to see Cole follow up For Your Eyes Only, like ASAP. I don't want to wait an extra year for an album. Like, he needs to come out something ASAP. He needs to redeem himself.
He needs to redeem himself big time.
Yeah, big time.
Big time. Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
I want to see Redman's Muddy Waters 2 to finally come out, please.
Yes. I want to see Ghostface Supreme Clientele 2 come out.
Actually, I want to see anything from Ghostface. I kind of miss hearing this music.
I need a Ghostface album. Yeah. I need a Ghostface album. I need a Nas album. I need an Outkast album. I need J. Cole to redeem himself.
See, that Outkast album's so not going to happen that we need an Infinity Gauntlet to make that happen. We need the power.
I need Remy to drop an album so I could rep her like I really want to rep her. But like you said, it's hard to rep somebody that doesn't really have. She got a bunch of features, freestyles, bars, but I need a body of work. Besides her first album, which I wasn't that impressed by, I need a body of work, Remy.
Yep.
Because I think you're absolutely one of the dopest, not just females,
easily.
but dopest MCs. We didn't bring up the Kissin' on Fab album.
Oh, we did bring it up. Yeah,
we did bring it up at the end.
But no, that's definitely up. That's
one of my honorable mentions.
I think that gotta be not my top 5, but definitely honorable mention.
It's not in my top 5, but I'm not mad if somebody put it in the top 5.
Yeah, it's better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah,
it was a good album, man.
I was definitely surprised with the Kissin' Fab. I'm looking forward to another Styles P album. Truthfully, too. I want to hear another Styles album
Definitely.
by itself. And anything else I want to change? There's a lot of things I want to change, but then it doesn't sound like I'm an angry podcaster because if it was up to me, I would destroy. There's a lot of things I would destroy.
All right, so you want to do a shout out to the ones we passed in the culture over the past year?
Yeah. All the hip hop people that we lost.
Yeah, there was a couple of big ones, man. I mean, everybody.
Prodigy, man.
Yeah. Q from World Star.
Q,
shout out to him.
Combat Jack.
Yeah, that's huge. I mean,
yeah, he's one of the few podcasts that I used to listen to.
We're doing now because of him. You know what I mean?
He's one of the reasons why we're doing
that's bad. I mean, it's so fresh too. So rest in peace, man.
Yeah, man.
Educated rapper.
aka
EMD. He passed. Hold on 1 second.
Shout out to
Christopher Wan, aka Fresh Kid Ice from 2 Live Crew.
Yeah.
Listen, if it wasn't for 2 Live Crew fighting for the freedom of speech, who knows where hip hop would be today? They went to court for this shit.
Exactly.
So shout out to him. And what else we got here, buddy? Hold on, my man.
I'm looking for
Lil Peep. I mean, I never heard his music, but it's just I don't like hearing about people dying from like overdose. You know what I mean, on drugs, or whatever. It's kind of messed up. So we gotta do better, people. Hopefully, it's a wake up call to the other rappers, man.
Hopefully, this dope fiend rap dies next year. That's what I want. I want that to be done with, like the whole Molly Percocets and making it cool to be hooked on that lean and all that. Hopefully this is a wake up call. Yeah, hopefully that, because
it's one of your peers that died. It's not your old head or whatever.
Yeah,
like old head down and out and ODs. This is somebody didn't even get to his prime yet. Yeah. Pam the Funkstress, DJ from the Bay Area. She is passed, very fresh. And then my top 3 favorite rapper of all time, Prodigy, Mobb Deep. That hit home. Prodigy. That was a huge loss to the hip hop community culture.
Huge, like
people understand like what Mobb Deep did for this culture and his lyrics, and that was crazy. A tough one.
That was definitely a tough one.
The first Fife in 2016, and then him. It's just
back to back blows. Like
Sean Price. Well, Sean Price a few years ago, but it's just
like stuff we was raised on. It's like that's how you know you're getting older. But rest in peace to Prodigy. What else, man? This year it's been a lot of ups and downs this year. We done,
Oh, what about what hip hop movies you like?
Hip hop movies this year?
What came out this year? I'm trying to think.
All Eyes on Me. And I actually liked it. Like
I did too.
People got a lot of bad reviews. A lot of bad reviews.
Really bad reviews.
I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was actually decent.
Listen, my thing is this. It was 2.5 hours long. That's already too long. If you want every single detail in the movie, or man, they left out stuff, a movie ain't for you. If you want every detail and every little thing, a Tupac story should have been, and I always been saying this, should have been a TV series, at least a 5-part series, so you could break down everything.
Yeah,
everything. You can't do a movie on a guy like him. He did too much.
Yeah.
So
I thought it was decent.
I still liked it. I liked it. I mean, it is what it is. My favorite of the year, though, if you want to consider this hip hop, was the New Edition story. I love that. It was good.
It was all right. It was all right.
I mean, part 3 was the best, but I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
It was all right.
It was good for straight to TV.
Shout out to the books that came out, the hip hop books that was released this year.
Yeah.
Core Mega,
The
True Meaning. Definitely dropping jewels in that book. Shout out to Mega, man.
Yeah.
Good. We got to meet the brother.
Yes.
Down to earth. Cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, what was the other book?
Hip Hop Raised Me by DJ Semtex.
Yeah. For if you're a real deal hip hop head,
you need that book.
You need that book. It's a great book.
It's like having the Bible of hip hop.
Yeah.
And you need that book.
And it takes you down memory lane like
crazy.
Yeah. Definitely a good book. Did Angie Martinez drop this year or was that last year?
I think it was last year.
That was last year. Angie dropped. All right. What else came in hip hop this year? Shout out to what's some of the highlights for you in hip hop in 2017? Some of the shows you went to, some of the
The Meth and Red show right off the top of my head is the highlight.
okay.
Tribe at Panorama. At the Panorama Festival was a highlight. Some of the music that dropped. Kendrick, Rhapsody. She's nominated for a Grammy, which is huge. I would never thought.
Yeah. Well, she got Rock Nation back
Exactly.
in it, so
Me and you've been listening for years and never thought that this would happen.
You know, it's one of my highlights,
What?
but it's on a way lower level, you could say, than the Tribe and the Meth and Red. When we went to the Bronx,
the
break
Bronx
dancing,
Brewery.
Bronx, Rocksteady Band. That was a great night.
Rocksteady crew
The energy.
anniversary.
That was one of my
That was excellent.
That was a great night in the summer.
Shout out to Large Professor who was there, performed.
Shout out to Al Scratch.
Shout out to Al Scratch, who was mad cool.
Yeah.
It had a few good DJs there. Flex came through and DJ'd.
Yeah. That was a great night though. That was a great night. Another highlight. I got to see Capone and Noriega perform the anniversary for the War Report. I think it was I think it was 20 years or 25 years. 20 years. Yeah, 20th anniversary.
97.
Yeah, of the War Report. That was a great night. Got to chop it up with Tragedy, Down to Earth. The Trag, you got to come up to the show. Got to chop it up with Jack Thriller real quick.
Nice.
Funny dude. Crazy funny.
I got a highlight.
What?
Us starting this podcast.
Yes.
Yo,
Yes.
how do you forget that?
Yes.
Us starting
And
this
we ain't even
podcast.
started in the beginning. It hasn't even been a year fully because
No.
we didn't start in the beginning of 2017. We started maybe like the end of
I
June.
think our first episode was June, July, I think.
Yeah, June, July.
I
And
gotta look into that.
look how far we came and what we accomplished within a short period of time.
Yep. Yeah.
Think about it, people. Like we've been on our grind. We've been working, and thank you for all the feedback and everything we've been getting from all the different platforms, from Podbean to Google Play to iTunes,
TuneIn Radio,
Arts and Rhymes. Shout out to Mr.
Arts
Radio.
Rhymes. Yes, shout out.
You know what I mean? This is just the beginning.
Oh, and another highlight was our first guest was Mike Hands. Shout out to Mike Hands.
Shout out to Mike Hands, yes, for
My
coming
man
through,
Came through,
keeping his word.
kept his word, came through on a day that he was sick.
Yes,
And
yes.
we were busy setting up the studio, and both our phones not on us, and he sat outside for a half hour sick.
Yes.
And then thankfully I happened to pick up my phone, seen the text, I'm outside, but he actually wasn't on no bullshit like I'm out of here. He waited, did the show. He was sick and he banged it out like a true professional. Great person. Big shout out to Mike Hands.
Yeah, that was our first official guest. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Our first official guest. Shout out to Spills. Spilly Yo, he was our first calling, right?
Yeah. Big shout out to Spills.
Shout out to
He's
Spills.
holding down Carolina right now.
Yeah, you got when you already know when you touch down, we gotta have you come up to the show. What else? This year been a good year.
Yep.
Like I said, this is just the beginning. This is just a warm up.
You want to keep doing shout outs or?
Yeah, keep it going.
Yo, big shout out to Rams.
Oh, shout out to Rams.
Who was he's like almost like the third member of Chop It Up.
BK Rams.
Yeah, shout out who on the strength just does stuff. Call him 5 minutes before we're about to record, comes through, boom.
Yeah.
Definitely show support. Big shout out to Rams. Definitely gonna see and hear from him more on our show.
Definitely. Shout out to Jiggy June with the I Sure Day. Make sure I'm saying it right. Or I Sure Day clothing line. You know what I mean? He's doing big things.
Big shout out.
We gonna definitely do business in the future.
Is his website up yet to order something?
Yeah, I think he got the website out of it. Y'all can check him on Instagram and find out all that and everything. Shout out to him. And we also gonna be doing some stuff with Mike Hands too. Keep that under wraps for now, but we got some stuff coming up that we're gonna do work with him more. Shout out to Radiant Amal, Elite Martial Arts, Brooklyn. You know what I mean?
Chop It Up family for sure.
Definitely Chop It Up family.
Master
Tall
Rating.
Genius,
Tall Genius,
music producer / songwriter. He been showing support. Michael Elliott, songwriter, R&B. Next big thing R&B. He been definitely showing support.
He's gonna bring it back.
Yeah, we're gonna have him come up to the show too. He R&B, but he gonna talk some hip hop stuff with us. SL McKay.
Big shot that one.
Yeah, shout out to SL McKay, Far Rock.
Very cool cat. This whole Alcatraz movement.
Yeah, the whole Alcatraz movement, music group.
Watch for his music for sure.
Yeah, his manager Twana. We gotta definitely do some stuff with them next year.
They're gonna be on the show soon for sure. We gotta make sure that happens.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Sammy and Get Fresh Sneakers. You got the Get Fresh apparel, Get Fresh Sneakers. Gonna have him come up too, and plug his stuff and chop it up with us also. Shout out to Bernadette Price.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Definitely, I met her. She's mad cool. I would love for her to come up for the ladies' night episode we're gonna have in the future. You know what I mean? Shout out to Speedy Autobahn.
Shout out.
Gotta have him come up, chop it up with us. King Streets.
Far Rock.
Yeah, Far Rock. Definitely gotta have him come up.
Who is spitting like crazy.
Always. Shout out to Roscos.
Yeah.
We were supposed to actually had him up this year, but we're gonna make it happen. Yeah, we definitely gonna make it happen. He a cool dude.
Yep.
Shout out to 5FT from Black Moon. I'm looking forward to that Black Moon album too. Definitely. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Shout out to who else? Cap City.
Oh, Far Rock.
Yeah, Far Rock, another Far Rock soldier
right
there.
Cat right there.
Yeah, gotta have him come up to the show. Shout out to Shauna Solomon. Make sure I pronounce her name right. Shauna Solomon. You might have saw her on what's the show for Jennifer Lopez?
Shades of Blue.
Yeah, Shades of Blue. She got her own one woman show, The Closet Bitch. Dope show. I got to see it. Crazy. She's crazy talented and gifted. Gonna have her come up to the show soon. Shout out to 4 Pound Apparel. My man Pie and all those people who got it popping. Marquisito, 4 Pound Apparel.
For sure.
Wax World, the whole Far Rock shop, 53rd State. The whole Far Rock apparel popping. I gotta get me a hat and a jacket. They doing their thing. Definitely gonna have him come up to the show too, Wax. Shout out to Chad the trainer, who got me on my fitness grind. Right. Yeah. You know what I mean? Who else we missing? Your man
shout out to Billy Bonks.
Yeah,
artist extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Who did the cover of the Rusty Jukes album. Front and back cover. He got shit popping too, where it's art, music, directing. Go check him out. You know what I mean? Billy Bonks.
Yeah, shout out to Montoya. She's a hip hop artist on the come up out in LA. She doing her thing. She supports Chop It Up Hip Hop too. Like I said, shout out Young Crack. I don't know. Yeah, shout out to Young Crack doing his thing. Gotta have him come up to the show. Another Far Rock.
That's gonna happen for sure.
Yeah, and he shows support. Shout out to everybody that just shows support.
Yeah, shout out to all the fans. Shout out to everybody's listening. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
We just trying to do this for y'all in the culture.
Yeah.
We appreciate support. It's been in a short time, it feels like a long journey because all the work we had to put in to do this.
Yeah.
It's pretty much, 2-man crew.
It hasn't been easy, but it's been fun.
Oh, it's been fun. It's been fun.
Even some of the stuff that make you want to smack some people, it's still been it's been fun. You just gotta laugh because that's part of the you know what I mean. That's part of the process.
Right. But yeah, man. You know what? I got one more thing.
Go ahead.
I forgot to touch on this because it's really bothering me, and I cooled down a little bit. But when they first did the nominations for the Grammys,
speak on it.
Remember I called you riffing.
Speak on it.
Before Q-Tip made a thing about this, Notch, you got a phone call from me like 8 in the morning. What did I say?
You was pissed with it.
What did I say?
Oh, you said hold on.
I was like, Tribe didn't fucking get nominated.
Yeah. He was tight.
And this is before, because they did I was at work and they had the radio blasting at my job, and Rosenberg was doing the nominations. He was like announcing it, and, like, best rap album, and they said it, and I'm just like, wait, I didn't hear him say Tribe. I asked my coworker, like, did they say Tribe, or did I not hear it? He goes, nah, they didn't say them. I was like, do.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, they announced the fucking Grammy nominations and Tribe didn't get fucking nominated. Are you motherfucking kidding me? I was pissed.
Disrespect, but I wasn't shocked. It's the Grammys.
Yeah.
Like, why would they really acknowledge real hip hop? Like,
see, but this is what bugs me out though. Like, they actually acknowledge Rhapsody though.
yeah, because she got the machine behind her.
Which is bull. See,
if she didn't have Rock Nation, you really think Rhapsody would have got nominated?
No, and that's what bothers me. Like, I'm happy she's nominated because she deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like she got nominated for the wrong reasons because she got a machine. Because her earlier work could be just as good as Layla's Wisdom, and it was definitely not even looked at.
Yeah.
I don't even think they listened to this album. The people that nominate probably didn't even listen to it.
No, they didn't. But
but they nominated
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not mad that she's nominated.
She deserves it.
Yeah.
Like, musically, she deserves it. But so here's my thing. I mean, and it was like Q-Tip said, like, I'm not trying to knock the other people nominated, but I gotta speak for mine. That's true. You gotta stick up for yours.
Yeah.
But if me personally, Migos, get the hell out of here, and Tyler Craig, get the hell out of here. You could put in Tribe and somebody else.
Yeah. And the thing that makes it even funny, well, makes it even more comical, if you want to look at it this way, is that they actually did numbers and the buzz. Like, so you can't even say, like, because people always want to throw up the number game, which we don't do. But now for you idiots that like throwing the numbers out there and everything,
that say Tribe is irrelevant.
Yeah, like, they did better numbers than a lot of these so-called popular,
relevant,
quote unquote relevant rappers.
First of all, Tribe's album debuted #1 in like 15 different countries. I think it sold like 150 the first week. Migos, I think they did well under 75, and they're supposed to be relevant. And I see people's comments like, "Oh, I didn't even know Tribe dropped an album." Well, if you didn't know, you're an idiot, because it was #1 in 15 different countries, including America.
Exactly.
So your stupid, irrelevant comment is, you should just kill yourself. I'm sorry.
I think they say that too because it dropped last year. But to get in the Grammys,
right,
to get nominated, is the way it dropped. So now, you know, people's attention span is so short anyway. So now, all the way now, so people looking at it as like, yeah, like, why would they get no? Like, if you really want to compare, like Q-Tip said, to the people that was actually in the category nominated, how can you? It's so disrespectful that they didn't put them not in no category, not like best album, single, We the People. They could have put him as give him a Grammy nomination for like performances, like stage performances.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they did their thing.
Yeah.
They closed out the Grammys last year, right?
Yeah. With We the People.
With We the People, because it was a popular to be conscious.
Funny? Rhapsody's Sassy is nominated for like Rap Single of the Year, which I don't know how. It's not popping. How'd you get that now? I guess, like you said, the Rock Nation. Monster.
And that's no disrespect to Rhapsody.
No,
we love
Rhapsody.
Yeah,
but I haven't heard that on the radio.
Like, I understand why Cardi is nominated.
Yeah, because I get
that's
the biggest song of the year.
Yeah, it's the biggest song of the year. I get it.
Yeah, even though I don't like it, but the facts is facts. Like, the song was huge. You can't get away from it. So that has to be nominated. So,
but Rhapsody,
We the People is pretty big.
We the People was big. It was.
It's crazy.
Like, Tribe did, and then let's break it down. Like we said before, they took how many years off to come back with this?
18.
And then that's why he's probably more mad too, because we took 18 years off, come back with this quality, like, we ain't lose a
Great
step.
Quality. And
then your man passed, so you probably want to do it for him. Like, yo, it's just crazy. Like, I feel you, Q-Tip. I feel your frustration.
After 18 years, you put out, the chemistry was there, everything about it, and.
But then again, it's the Grammy, so what do you really expect? Once in a blue, they might give a real hip hop.
Yeah, you're right.
It's the Grammys.
But you know what, too? I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, F the Grammys anyway." Da 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 da. Like, they don't know real hip hop, which is true. I agree. But at the same time, if I'm in a certain field for 30 years, you know what? I want to get recognized once or something. Say you're an actor and you feel like you put out your best work. You got you got critically acclaimed for the way you played a role in the movie, but then you don't get nominated. You're gonna be like, oh, forget the Oscars. Like, no, you want to get recognized for the bot you put in. Your
I
hard
always
work.
say Nas never got
Yeah.
he seems to not care. Like he never won no awards, not even the low budget shows,
Yeah.
award shows. I don't think he barely got nominated probably for
Yeah.
like, and like I said, the year when Macklemore beat Kendrick or Cole?
He beat Kendrick.
That right there is like, yo, the Grammys is a joke. So
It
why
is.
are people getting
No.
it's the Grammys?
Yeah, I agree. Like, but like I said, like
The year Nas didn't win for, I think he did get nominated for was it Life is Good? I forgot who won that year. It was some other terrible.
Yeah, I think it was a Marshall Mathers LP too. I think.
Come on.
But I don't know. I understand though. Like, who
It's the
cares about the
Grammys.
Grammys? But at the same time, you want to get recognized once in a while, especially when. You know what? If you don't know nothing about hip hop culture or who to pick, and you don't have like a real solid team to pick the nominations, don't even have a category then. Because you know what?
But that's what I'm saying.
when
So
you
why
give-
get bent out of shape? Why would you want to get nominated if they did nominate? Why would you want to get an award from people that only going to give you an award? Like you said, they didn't really listen to Rhapsody album probably. They just
Yeah.
did it because
I don't know.
why accept the award from
Yeah.
that?
It could go both ways. That's what I'm just saying. Like,
It's like,
I guess, like he said, that, they put a lot of work. 18 years, Fife is dead. At least get a nomination.
like when Denzel and them got the award that night at the Oscars, Denzel, Halle Berry, it was basically, okay, let's give y'all
She was
blacks
screaming, crying.
yeah, let's give you, like Denzel knew what it was.
Yeah.
All the roles I played Malcolm X, I played this, I play a corrupt cop using the word nigga throughout the, y'all give me a award for which he killed it, he did his thing in that, but it was just like, I don't want to say use the phrase give a nigga award night, but it was basically like just less. It was so corny, and she got the nerve to be crying. Halle Berry clown.
But don't you want to get recognized for your work once in a while, especially if you've been doing it? Because hip hop is music, people. I'm sorry, it's music. It's music. It should be recognized.
I want to.
You know what I mean?
get
You
what
should
you're
want to
saying.
get recognized. Like, yo, I've been doing this for 30 years, putting out number quality music, and like, what's the deal?
I would
Like,
want to
what do
get
we gotta
recognized
do?
by my peers that's actually
See,
in the field that knows it.
Now here's another problem.
Yeah.
What's the peers then? What award shows the peers? Is it the BET Awards? Because that's probably worse than the freaking Grammys. They nominate straight bullshit. They be nominated. If you go with their nominations, it'll be these cats that we don't like. Like, they're probably worse than the Grammys.
You want me to tell you?
They wouldn't even nominate a Rhapsody.
You want me to tell you my opinion? No award show.
All right then.
There's no award show
So-
that exists that truly is like unbiased and just recognizes like good quality. All them other like of course the Billboard Awards is all about the Billboards.
The sales,
MTV Awards is all about
whatever.
BS. Yeah, BET, Soul Train is no award show. Matter of fact, you asked me earlier what I want for 2018.
Yeah.
If I had the power,
Chop It Up Hip Hop
yeah,
Awards.
that's what I want. Yo, Chop It Up Hip Hop Awards.
And that's gonna.
We're gonna recognize real quality.
Yeah.
We're gonna have an award show. We're gonna have everybody come up. Chop It Up Hip Hop Awards. We're gonna get an award.
We
Chop It
should
Up
do
Hip
an
Hop
award
Awards.
show for this episode. Next year we're gonna do an awards. We should have an award show every year.
When the Grammys start, we're gonna do our own Grammys.
Okay.
We're gonna do a Grammy show.
All right. We're gonna need.
Chop It Up Grammys.
We're gonna need at least 5 or 6 people to vote on each category.
Yeah.
Yes. We're gonna.
Yeah,
We're gonna.
we gotta get the judges
Yo,
together.
Grammy Award show.
We gotta get
Chop
the judges
It Up
together.
Awards.
Yeah, that's
I
what we're
like
gonna
it.
do. Because I don't see no award show that is truthful and actually recognizes
And,
the real
and
talent.
here's my problem though, because I feel like I know I sound like a freaking fanboy, but Tribe been nothing but since day one about positive music. Never put out any negativity. Always put out good quality, and shit like that doesn't get looked at. Like they should just get an award just because of that. Just because I know the people that are voting on this just gonna pick the white rapper or the clean cut person. Well, they weren't street. They weren't cursing. Like, can't you just give them an award for, after all this years been putting out good quality music with a good message? You know what I mean? It's just like they acting like
I thought they was
Tribe
gonna
is on some other shit.
every now and then. I thought Tribe was gonna be one of those. Like every now and then, they give like American Music Awards, Grammys.
Right.
Every now and then, once in a blue, somebody with like real talent that's not talking about no BS, that's
Right.
talking about something that's actually makes black people look good, the
Right.
culture wins. And I thought Tribe might have been this one because Lauryn Hill did it.
Right.
Like it was no denying that. Who else did it?
See,
Every now and then you get
but the thing with reason why
Kendrick and Cole got nominated.
reason why Lauren won though, because what the album do, like Diamond, you couldn't deny her. So she killed it in sales. Like, say she just went gold with that album, you think she would have got those awards? I don't think so. She might probably
Right.
got the R&B award, but they couldn't deny that she sold like 8-10 million, so they couldn't even try to look past her. They
And
couldn't.
Jay-Z is Jay-Z, so
Exactly.
of course 444. Like
Exactly.
if that same 444 album, like I always say, if somebody else came out with that same album, Talib or Mos Def, same exact song, same exact bars, same exact everything,
Right.
it wouldn't be looked at. Even if it did good streaming numbers or whatever, it still wouldn't be recognized by the Grammy board. It wouldn't be recognized like that, but and that's what it is, though.
Yeah, so don't dwell on that too long, right?
2017 is gone.
Yep.
2018, here we come.
Yep.
Chop It Up is in the building.
Before I get through all the technical stuff, do you have anything else you want to add to this?
Nah, I'm good. I'm just ready for the new year. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm
sir.
ready to- I'm ready-
we got
to go.
All right, so let's just get this out the way. 2018, we got a lot planned. A lot of guests.
Mhm.
Holidays is over. Had my kid. Now foot's on the pedal. We're going to get back to regular scheduled programming. We're going to put out a lot of content for you guys.
A lot of content.
Yeah, definitely check us out on Podbean, iTunes, Google Play, TuneIn Radio. You know what I mean? YouTube, of course.
Arts and Rhymes app.
Arts and Rhymes app. Also, check us on our IGs. Chop of the Brock, Rich
Rich_Notch.
Email us at chopituphiphop@gmail. Tweet us at chopituphiphop. Yeah, just feedback is a must. Anything to help, man. We're gonna have a Patreon page soon for people that donate. You're gonna get exclusive content, maybe like bonus episodes or stuff like that. We got the hats popping.
Yes, we got the merchandise.
Chop It Up New Era snapbacks. We got beanies,
Scullies.
You know what I mean? Hit us up on the email. If you want to place an order.
We got the T-shirts coming.
T-shirts coming
when the summer comes.
If you catch us on the street drinking, whatever, we got the koozies.
Koozies on deck.
Keep your drink nice and cold. That's pretty much it.
Chop It Up Fitness coming next year too.
Yes,
I'm gonna promote that fitness because that's big. You want to live
Yeah.
long. You want to live happy and healthy.
Yes.
Exercise and listen to real hip hop.
Yes.
That's the keys right there.
Yeah, that's the key. And
That's the keys. Listen
and we might do Chop It Up movies.
Yeah. We got other stuff under the wraps.
Think about that. That might be just for our YouTube page, though. Now as a podcast, it might just be another playlist on the YouTube page.
But we are the Siskel and Ebert of hip hop.
Word.
Self-proclaimed. I said it. We are the
It is.
Siskel and Ebert of hip hop. All right.
Yep.
So with that being said, like I said, congratulations to my brother Brock on his kid.
Thank you.
Congratulations to me and him on our podcast venture. Shout out to Jiggy June with what he's doing and what everybody's doing. Everybody that's doing something, got something popping, keep doing it. 2018, we all going to build. We all going to try to eat better, try to work out, try to keep pushing our business. Not try, we are.
We are.
Let me rephrase that. We're not going to try. We are going to keep pushing and striving for perfection. You know what I mean?
Thanks, everybody. Thank you. We really appreciate it.
We really appreciate it,
do.
man. You know what I mean? And on that note,
Yep.
as we always say, stay fit and keep it hip hop.
Hip-hop.
2018, here we come.
Yes. Peace.
Peace.